Hey everyone, this is Crystal Neat, your intuitive tarot reader, and I am here with your daily reading for April 6th, 2019. Of course, this is for Saturday, and I'm also going to go ahead and do the reading for April 7th, 2019, which will be for Sunday. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and get started with Saturday. So we have the 10 of Pentacles upright, the Hanged Man, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. So we definitely have this number of 10, which reduces down to the number 1, which is all about what personally affects us, which I also do think is associated with this energy of Aries, that Aries new moon that we had the other night. With that being said, first card out, the 10 of Pentacles. This is a very happy card, because it makes me feel like everything we do in life leads up to the 10 of Pentacles. Because it's the card of legacy, financial abundance, wealth, stability. This grandfather is looking at his children, okay? Or this older father is looking at his children and his grandchildren and the dogs, and he has really laid the foundation for them. This is an energy of, okay, some of us have to, some of us are not necessarily the type of people who have came with a silver spoon type of lifestyle. Others of us have, had the things that our parents provided for us. Maybe they bought our first car. Maybe they helped us through college. They had a nice fat insurance policy. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is when you're able to say, you know what? I did my work on this earth, and I was able to leave this behind for my children so that they don't have to struggle the way I did, or that I can keep the family wealth going. So this card is amazing because, as we all know, it's nothing better in life than a heads up. So the 10 of Coins is saying that today is a day that you can really lay the legacy for your children. This is a beautiful energy of finances, but more in the sense of longevity and focusing on what really matters in the long term. I think sometimes we let like that little bill being late or things like that get to us, when in reality, in the long run, it doesn't really matter. Of course, we do the things possible to put ourselves in a position to have property to leave behind for our children, for them to live a life of passion and love based off what we've left for them. And even if you're single, this is a beautiful energy of going back and thinking about all the things that you've done to lay your foundation. Sometimes you really have to give yourself a hand clap for what you've done. And the 10 of Pentacles is amazing because it speaks that congratulations, well done. Everybody's perspective of the 10 of Pentacles is going to be different. Some people feel like, yay, I did it. I was able to leave my children $1 million behind. Some people feel like, hey, I did it. I was able to leave them a couple properties and $200,000 behind. So everybody's opinion on this is different. But regardless, it's happy energy of family, stability, legacy, and inheritance. Now, the next card we have is and that could also be like checking your, stability, checking your finances and inheritances and things like that. Now we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so this guy didn't save up, okay? He decided to steal through life. He decided to do manipulative, deceptive things to get ahead, and it didn't serve him. He ended up dying because of it. He was able, he was extremely embarrassed in the community and, kind of looked at as an outcast. And so, but from his situation of, doing things the not so right way, he was later on enlightened. Of course, unfortunately for him, it had to come in the form of when he passed away. But this enlightenment still came. And granted, that's like a gruesome way of looking at it. Practically speaking, the Hanged Man is about release, surrendering, letting go. Sometimes you just have to let go. Of course, it speaks of not doing, crooked and scandalous things for money. But it also speaks about sometimes the best thing in life you can do is let go or not say anything. And by not saying anything and letting go, you actually get the best benefit of all, which is some type of higher enlightenment or wisdom out of the situation. So that's amazing. So today, Saturday, could be one of, you know what, I just released and let go. You know, I went ahead and put the money on the property because guess what? I had to do it. It was better for me to do it that way. Yeah, my account looked much better with the $20,000 that I had saved up. But what will look even better is the investment that I made. Okay. Now, of course, double check everything with the hangman, you know, because he can be a little trickster. But I do feel like overall, this will bring some type of enlightenment, even if you just double check and don't actually write the check today. Now, the last card that we have is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords, as you can see, is not the happiest card, okay? This is an energy when we feel completely betrayed, okay? We feel backstabbed. We feel like people have gotten over on us. This is when the contractors run off with your money. This is when people tell you they're going to sell you a gold necklace and it's fool's gold. This is all of that. But it's also about healing. And it's also about not letting the same things that hurt you or made you feel victim in the past keep making you feel victim. The good thing is that it's in reverse. So we're actually coming out of this hurt. We're actually coming out of this pain from releasing and letting go and figuring out what really matters in life. If you're dating someone, will this matter 10 years from now? Do I want to drag it on another 10 years of having misery with you? Or do I want to let it go? Because in 10 years from now, I'm not even going to be probably remember your name. And that's what the Ten of Swords is about. It's about coming out of playing the victim too. You can notice a lot of people Saturday may be playing the victim. You know, in life, I feel like, yes, some of us have good cards dealt and we have insurance policies and old money that's been passed down. And yeah, okay. And for the rest of us, it sucks because we don't have that upper hand, but we can't go through life playing the victim. We can't steal and rob from banks as much as we wish we could, because regardless, it doesn't help. And what we know is that playing the victim, whether someone has been playing the victim with you or you've been doing this in life, get out of that, you know, release that energy and know that the moment you let go of all this hurt and pain, and, you know, my friend in middle school that went behind my back, my boyfriend who cheated on me, my sister who stole my Xbox, like all of these things, like the more you focus on the hurt, the more it hurts. But the moment you let go and you realize, I don't have to let this hurt me anymore, I'm done, then true enlightenment comes. So that's really the message that I'm getting with Saturday. It's actually a pretty beautiful energy because it's about coming out of hurt, coming out of playing the victim, and finding solutions, okay? Because this is heavy Capricorn energy also. So yes, love that. Love that, because Capricorn is all about stability and restricting yourself in order to make things better later on. So that's amazing. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading for Sunday, April 7th. Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have the, hold on, let me straighten this up. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Lover's card. Now, this is a very blunt message that will probably only apply to maybe one person or a couple. But some of you are in relationships to where you're so worried about the age difference and the age gap and where I stand financially and where they stand financially. Okay, some women out there are the breadwinner and really holding things together. And the husband or the boyfriend is helping too, but just not as much as the woman. Don't let this worry you. We're in a day and age to where sometimes ages don't match up. Sometimes financial status don't match up. This woman makes clearly over $250,000 a year. Yet this guy over here, he's barely making $50,000 a year or maybe $25,000 a year. But he gives everything he can to this union. And it helps, and it's love. And so that is going to be the message for a couple people out there. Don't downgrade the quality of love that you have based off earthly things that don't really matter anyway, like age and social status. Now, granted, some of you out there too, don't be in positions to where you know, people are half-assing you. You have to stay financially grounded all the time because you're dealing with this person who doesn't want to move their feet. They don't want to help you financially. And when they do, they want to give you a little something. You know, you have, let's just say, $8,000 worth of bills at the end of the month, and they just want to give you $1,000. And you got to beat it out of them. That's not love. So, okay, use logic to know how this applies to your situations. Others of you will really be able to mentor somebody and teach them about stability and being grounded, maybe even a child or a younger person. If you're in a position in your life to where you're on the younger end of the spectrum, reach out to a loved one who can give you the financial guidance you need. Now we live in the day and age to where, you know, at first, maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, you had to try to build credit on your own. You couldn't really get any help. Now they have things like trade lines to where you can ride someone else's credit, or, you know, maybe this is her son and she has a credit card and she adds him as an authorized user. And so now she's able to, you know, build his credit for him and his family to help. So this is actually giving me like a really good vibe of knowing your stability and know where you stand. And this is a very earthy day. So maybe get out in earth and do something nice. Drink a tea, have a nice bath. This is amazing mother nurturing energy. And the last card that we have is the Lovers, which is, this is when someone is like, should I be in this relationship? And I'm like, yes. Should I go ahead and pick Johnny over Larry? Johnny gets the Lovers. Yes, because the Lovers is naked. She's standing here with her, you know, arms wide open, ready to receive. He's all out, you know, obviously has his thing hanging out. He is. Why do they always make these men with these? I don't know. Anyway, but he's offering everything that he has to give, and so is she. And they have this beautiful angel that is blessing this union. No matter what, I will always make sure that light is shining up on you. Look at all this yellow that we have, which is all about the solar plexus. Maybe today collectively we have a lot of red and yellow here. Maybe we can all, you know, check in with our sacral chakra and our or what is it, our root chakra, whichever one is red, and our solar plexus, which is yellow. We can do some work on that. We can all use work on our chakras. But regardless, this is light. You know, this is like, this shows prosperity, joy, happiness. You know, so this is amazing. This is beautiful energy for a relationship. So no, Sunday, look at your relationships, because the strong ones will, will really show you to be true this day. And the ones that lack, maybe not so much. And for even people who are single, go on a date today. Take a chance. Also, even if you're single and you're like, well, I'm this Queen of Pentacles and I'm happy by myself. And even if you're this Knight of Pentacles and you're happy by yourself, call a loved one. Share something with them, because this is a beautiful energy of a divine union or friendship being made. This is amazing. I hope you all have a beautiful day. And, you know, truth always prevails. Just know that, you know, and when you come from a place of shining your divine light, nothing can stop this. So beautiful energy, you all. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure that you hit that bell so you're the first notified whenever I put these readings out. And of course, I will see you tomorrow for your reading. All right, bye-bye.